Picture this. A beloved superhero team hits the big screen, only to be savagely torn apart by critics, yet cherished by millions of fans. 2 decades later, one of its stars is fighting back to set the record straight on the 2005 Fantastic Four film. If you're new to the Marvel Universe, the Fantastic Four are a groundbreaking group of heroes. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. Johnny Storm, Human Torch. And Ben Grimm, the Thing, who gain extraordinary powers after a cosmic experiment gone wrong. Their story, blending science fiction with family dynamics, has captivated comic book readers since the 1960s. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite being the first major cinematic leap for these characters, the 2005 movie, directed by Tim Story and starring Ioan Gruffudd, Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, and Michael Chiklis, faced a barrage of harsh reviews. And this is the part most people miss. It still raked in enough cash to inspire a sequel, showing that audience love can triumph over critical scorn. Released by 20th Century Fox, this film was a bold attempt to bring Marvel's first family to life on the silver screen. Some fans even argue that Pixar's animated gem, The Incredibles, released just a year earlier, was a sneakier, perhaps even better take on similar themes of superpowered family life. The 2005 movie, though, with its mix of action, humor, and heartfelt moments, paved the way for superhero cinema as we know it today. Yet critics weren't kind, labeling it as uneven or underwhelming. Still, it proved commercially viable, leading to Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer in 2007, again helmed by Story with the same stellar cast, plus Julian McMahon as the villainous Dr. Doom, and Lawrence Fishburne voicing the enigmatic Silver Surfer, with Doug Jones bringing him to life physically. Tragically, this sequel also stumbled with reviewers and underperformed at the box office, dooming plans for a third installment. Instead, the franchise attempted a reboot in 2015 under Josh Trank's direction, which bombed so spectacularly that it became infamous as one of Marvel's biggest flops. But wait, the real bombshell comes from one of the original actors stepping up to defend these films against the critics' onslaught. Michael Chiklis, who brought the rocky, tragic hero Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, to life with such earthy charm and groundbreaking practical effects, has long been praised for his standout performance. Many still consider it the definitive on-screen portrayal. In a recent chat with Collider, Chiklis shared that he hasn't had the chance to see Fantastic Four: First Steps, the new Marvel Cinematic Universe entry that's currently captivating audiences in theaters. But he heaps praise on the actor playing his role, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, calling him a terrific talent. Reflecting on Story's films, Chiklis pulls no punches. He believes the critical beatdown was unfair, arguing that the movies were misunderstood and underrated. Critics got it completely wrong, he essentially says, pointing out how the films were adored by everyday viewers despite the negativity. Even now, years later, people are coming around to appreciate them as wholesome, enjoyable family fare that nailed many core elements of the characters, imperfections and all. To understand why these films faced such a rocky road, let's zoom out. They landed smack in the middle of the superhero genre's explosive rise in the 2000s. While hits like the X-Men series and Spider-Man films soared to mega success, Story's Fantastic Four entries, along with 2003's Daredevil, often got mocked by fans and critics alike. For example, last year's Deadpool Wolverine hilariously poked fun at this era, even staging a comedic demise for Chris Evans' Johnny Storm at the claws of antagonist Cassandra Nova. On the flip side, characters from these Fox Marvel movies, such as Jennifer Garner's Elektra, got more dignified farewells in later projects, highlighting the uneven treatment. But here's the intriguing twist. Story's films were quickly eclipsed by game-changers like Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins, released the same year as the first Fantastic Four, and matching its $300 million global haul, which left a lasting cultural legacy. The sequel, Rise of the Silver Surfer, competed in the same summer as Spider-Man 3, which, despite its flaws, topped Raimi's trilogy in earnings. Then came the powerhouse releases of Iron Man and The Dark Knight a year later, cementing superhero cinema's new golden age and relegating efforts like stories to the shadows. So, was the criticism of these films warranted? Or did critics overlook their genuine appeal? Do you think Chiklis has a point about audience love trumping reviews? Or should we hold on to those initial judgments? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe these movies deserve more credit? Or was the reboot's failure a sign to let them fade? And for a controversial take, could it be that the superhero boom's timing simply drowned out these early Marvel adventures? Or were they truly flawed gems that fans alone could appreciate? Let's discuss.